Good morning, everybody. I hope you well, good afternoon, I suppose. I don't know. Depends on where you are. It's afternoon here. Deep in the afternoon. It's like, 5 o'clock. But yeah, we're here playing some Ace Attorney. Sorry it's so late. We had some computer troubles earlier today when we were trying to do Monster Hunter. Hopefully that's all done by now. I'm still a little nervous about that. But we should be able to do at least like 2 to 3 hours of Ace Attorney. I'm going to try and finish this case today, the Clussy case, so that tomorrow we can do whatever's after that. Because we're going to start with Ace Attorney tomorrow, so it's going to be at least 4 hours. And then we'll do Monster Hunter in the evening. Because that was more versatile, I guess. I don't really have to do much in Monster Hunter, it's just enjoy my time. But here, I'm doing voices and whatnot and trying to think. Can't always just think, you know? Thinking's hard. Think thunkin'. Well, I will have to BRB in about an hour, because my family will come back, and I need to, let this little doggy up. I got him down here for today. Isn't that right, boy? He's chilling in the fan. Alright, let's play, shall we? I have to draw out some info. Anything to drag Owen into the open. Bang. Crash examination. Bang. Bang. Oh. Keep forgetting it's March. It's already March. 3rd of March. In 1 month, we'll finally know everything about the Switch 2. It's exciting. A month still seems like a lot of time, but really? Nah, it ain't shit, dude. January and February disappeared practically from my mind. Gone. Gone are the days. I don't even feel like I'm 21, but my birthday's already passed, you know? It's gonna go by super quick. Yeah, I hope there's something for Mario Day, too. I've never met any personality named Owen. Patches was just blurting out nonsense in a panic. We're always aware, so we definitely notice if a personality like that showed up. How dare you treat me like a criminal based on mere conjecture? Well, last time it was, Patches who fucked up, so go for him. News on the second movie? Hey, I'll take news on the second movie. I'm interested to see what happens, you know? If they're gonna take criticism into account, if they're gonna try and make a better story, what games they're gonna pull from. Because we know practically nothing at the moment. Like, there's speculation that's gonna be like Luigi's Mansion kind of deal, but I don't know. I think that was more just Charlie Day saying, yeah, I'd love to do that.
Hold it!
But what if for some reason you three were unconscious at the time of the incident? If the three of you weren't alert and aware, what would happen? What would happen? I'm not even sure what you mean. I mean, you three share the same memories, right? Yoshi had crack at the end, so probably Mario World. But like, yeah. I don't know. Mario World doesn't have much to pull from. Oh, the Koopalings! Wait, no, the Koopalings. Okay. You know what? Actually, oh yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's gonna be the Koopalings. With no question. It's gonna be Bowser Jr. and the Koopalings. I think Bowser Jr. is gonna be there, just randomly. It's been like 10 years, and now he's got Bowser Jr. and the Outcast Koopalings. Like, yep. I think that's got to be it. If maybe not Bowser Jr., but the Koopalings definitely, along with Yoshi. I hope they don't make Yoshi talk. I hope Yoshi just stays a cute little steed. But, knowing it's Illumination, he probably will talk to some degree. Like, he goes, Yoshi. That's about it. Hope they don't go too far with it. But what if Owen is different? What if he has memories separate from yours? Maybe Owen emerges when the three of you aren't aware or unconscious.
Objection!
Instead of speaking as if this fourth personality is a foregone conclusion, I suggest you prove his existence first.
Well, we've already seen 3 personalities. A fourth wouldn't be a stretch.
You You dishonor the victim in this court by jumping to such conclusions without proof.
Have you ever heard of these, have you ever heard these old sayings? Prosecutor said Mari. What happens twice will happen thrice. If you see one, there are likely 30 in your home. I'm basing my theory on such premises. Comparing us to cockroaches, do we bug you that much, girlie?
But how do you intend to prove it? How will you prove that all 3 personalities became unconscious, as you say? Unless you can do that, all of this talk is merely empty speculation.
Well, I...
Don't be so timid. If you don't have it, then find it. Look for something that could render Uendo and the others unconscious.
Simon's right, I can't back down now. For my client, Mr. Wet, I have to. Wait, Mr. Wet?
Let me rest. Maybe for the liberator sourdough for the noodles. But I'm fresh, like my soba. This is the day you don't let soba go rest. It's all about these 3 freshes. Grind the buckwheat seeds fresh, cut the dough fresh, and boil the noodles fresh.
Rosalita might make an appearance. Honestly, if I had to pick a Mario game to turn into a movie, it's Galaxy without even question. Like, why would you do anything else other than Galaxy? I'm a big Mario Odyssey fan. I'm a big fan of that. That was my first 3D Mario game. It's probably my favorite. Though, for spectacle, Galaxy fits a movie way better. And Rosalina's backstory is perfect. Like, you know, tier bait. I don't know how we don't... that should be the next step. And you know, Yoshi was in Galaxy too, so... Nah. That'll probably be the 3rd one, if, you know, I had to make a guess. Mr. Wet falling unconscious. Wait. I think I've got it. He was drunk!
Miss Sykes, do you have proof to back up your theory?
Yes. He was drunk! Yes, Your Honor, I do. The proof is right there in this crime photo.
It is? In that case, please point out what supports your theory.
The camo drink. He got drunk. Camel.
Take that!
This is probably what made Uendo lose consciousness.
Yes, the sake. And isn't it just like Master Tonido to pick a fine brand like Camel?
Sake. Oh, you mean rice wine? Oh, please, don't call it rice wine. That's so unsophisticated. And it's not even wine. Silly girl.
I must agree. You need to become more cultured, Athena. You will be taken to Tokyo this afternoon. We will have a grand Japan trip. We'll fetch you a nice young Japanese boyfriend. How does that sound?
Tomato. It's made of rice, and people get drunk from drinking it, right?
It's called sake. End of story.
Fine. Sake it is, then. And bro literally got called uncultured. Ay, caramba. Everybody's so touchy about these things. The movie comes out next year, so maybe the movie takes from the game? Yeah, the new 3D Mario? Maybe. Some cross synergy, some cross promotion. Nintendo wouldn't miss out on a nice juicy thing like that. I guarantee Zelda will at least launch, like, beside a Zelda game. Like, I'm sure they've got, like, maybe a spin-off or something cooking. Oh, well, they just had Echoes, so maybe they're working on the next big one. Not sure. Well, the next big Zelda is definitely in production. Just, you know, I don't know. Well, you know what? Hey, easy one. Wind Waker and Twilight Princess Sports. Please! Jesus fucking Christ. Maybe, you know? Maybe, actually, I would like them this year. I don't want to wait till next year. I'm sick of waiting. I want to play Zelda on stream. I love Zelda, dude. Give me Zelda. We had so much fun with Ocarina Majora. I want to play the other ones. And I want to put off Skyward Sword as long as I can. Isn't that just peachy? I'm not even using my Switch and it's boiling hot. Sorry. I'll get back to it in a second. I just gotta check if the battery's expanding even more. It looks about the same. Oh my god, it's ridiculously hot. That is unfathomable. Do you want to, like, cool yourself down, bro? Or what? Jeez. Would it be better to keep the Switch on so it cools itself? Better be better ventilation in the next one. I don't know. Oh, well. I mean, it has lasted like 7 years, so maybe it's fine. Oh, my poor little doggy. Oh, you look so cute when you're getting blown by the wind. Oh.
I recall Master Tonido would often have a drink or two before performing. He said it made him more eloquent. Drinking too much of the stuff can make one lose consciousness, though, of course.
Notice there's 2 cups. And look, there were 2 glasses on the table. Uendo, I believe your master offered you some rice. I mean, sake. And then you must have drank too much and passed out. That's when your 4th personality, Owen, emerged. I drank sake. Oh, that's a good one. We have a real sweet tooth, you see. So, yes, we did accept a sugary red bean bun. But since we really dislike sake, we said no. It is a red bean bun. That's what I guessed earlier. Or yesterday. Believe it or not, we're real weak when it comes to booze. Tea. Even a tiny drop can knock us right out. Ah, well. If we can prove you had a tiny drop in your system. Well, they're camel ones. They're camel bean cakes. That means they're alcoholic. So you see, I had a sweet manju bun and I didn't drink any sake. What? But that can't be right. The defense demands that the classes be examined right away.
You amateur, did you really think I had not already done so? Your foolishness is beyond the pale.
Don't tell me.
There was no trace of the witness having touched either of the glasses. Naturally.
Right, of course.
Miss Sykes, would you like the witness's statement added to his testimony?
Yes, please, Your Honor.
Very well.
Well, guess what? Those red bean buns were also camel branded.
Objection!
What? What do you mean? They're camel bear. They're candle beer to her the skirting. The curda beer to hergen. The curda durban. Damn it. Is Swedish Chef fucked up? Is he allowed anymore? Is that... Can we have that? Is that like a harmful stereotype? Or is that fine? Are Swedish people okay with him? The herd is scared of murder. Crackhead theory, but they're waiting for Switch 2 for the ports so Wind Waker and Twilight Princess wouldn't be on every generation since they came out. So you think when it comes out on Switch 2, it won't be cross-gen? That'd be interesting, actually, if they didn't make it cross-gen, because those can definitely run on Switch, like, perfectly fine. Unless they do something crazy to them.
Hello, little doggy. Hello.
Oh, he's so adorable. Oh, I miss our other dog. This boy's so lonely. Does that mean that statement got untaken from the record? Yes. Alright, we gotta listen to all of it. Can I skip past this since I've already done it? Yes, sweet.
Objection.
They just have not been working on them. That's very plausible that they just don't even comprehend that people want them. No, they have to know that people want them. They're Zelda games. No, the fact that we got Skyward Sword when that whole thing happened, Nintendo had to have known. You know, they had to have seen and heard that people were complaining and wanted, yeah, you know, the actual games that are good. No, I've heard Skyward Sword's fine. And the remaster actually does make it better. It fixes some issues.
Take that!
I should have saved or something. This is my punishment, I guess, for being too hasty. Should have pressed. You know, what if they're planning like a remake of one of them, and that's why they haven't done it? Maybe they're planning to remake Wind Waker or something. Yeah, that could also be a reason why I didn't want to oversaturate. But like, we don't mind, we'll buy it.
Hold it!
So if you even had a tiny sip of sake, you'd conk right out, huh? That's why you didn't touch the glass that Master Tonado offered, correct? Yeah, that's right. Then maybe you ate something that had sake in it as an ingredient. I don't recall doing anything like that. He doesn't recall doing it. That doesn't necessarily mean he didn't. He might just not have known that he did. Better take another good look at the evidence.
So he didn't drink any sake,
Oh boy, now we're in trouble.
Kind of answer is exactly why Sad Monk keeps insulting you. Now use your head. There are countless ways Uendo could have gotten sake into his mouth besides drinking it.
Well, I don't know about countless, but
But nothing. Give it some thought and you'll figure it out.
So the witness must have had something that contained sake. Yes, I know! It was the red bean buns! God damn it, they're camel! They're camel buns. Oh, the note.
Objection!
The note. Oh, the note. Oh. Is that a flea on me? Well, now it's been ground to dust. Never mind. Don't know if it was a flea. It was something. Some little bug. This shows what most likely made Uendo lose consciousness. That note. Are you feeling lightheaded, child? Or perhaps a bit peckish? I'm not hungry. And my head feels just fine, thank you very much. Look at the paper this note's written on. Isn't there something familiar about it? What exactly is your point, Defense?
Well, this faint design here reminds me of the paper from...
Yep, it's a piece of the wrapping paper on the box of manju buns by the victim on the floor. Uendo, you may not have drunk any sake, but you did eat a sweet red bean bun, right? Well, yeah, that's right. I don't know if you're aware of it or not, Uendo, but I believe the manju you ate caused you to fall unconscious.
The bean bun? But how?
It's gonna be another half a decade till the next big Zelda. Yeah, I mean, well, Tears of the Kingdom was 3 years ago this year. In what, July? So really, if you think about it, only really 2 years. It should be. It should be 2027, if I had to take a guess. And if we're lucky, maybe they got it done by 2026. You know, if they're really busting their asses. They had like another team working on it in the behind. While Tears of the Kingdom was finishing up. Never know. Tears is 2 years this year? Oh, is that right? Alright. Push that back then, 2028. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right, I can't math. I can't math. It is 2 years this year. That's like counting 0 as a birthday. Because those buns contained a secret ingredient. A very punchy secret ingredient at that.
Punchy secret ingredient.
Never even thought about another big team working on Zelda at the same time? It's very possible. It's Nintendo, you know? They could have easily split the Zelda staff in half right after, like, the big Tears of the Kingdom push. Like, while that was finishing up production, they could have finished, or started before that. It's usually what happens with big games.
Except for 3D Mario, apparently. We haven't seen that for like fucking 10 years.
But, you know, whatever. Yeah. The design on the wrapping paper matches that of something else in this room.
It does?
The camel.
Take that!
The camel pattern. It's the same as the one on the camel brand sake. So, just as Uendo said, he didn't drink any sake, per se.
But he did eat some.
Impossible!
Uendo had a camel brand red bean bun, which boasted a nice shot of sake as one of its ingredients.
So the defense is claiming that Uendo passed out after consuming a camel sweet bun, which allowed for a fourth personality named Owen to emerge. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. That's exactly what I'm claiming. Do you think if the next Ace Attorney game does like a big push on Switch too, it'll do really well? I think Ace Attorney is probably like really welcome. I mean, I think it was only on DS at some point. I think these like ports are the only time it's been off a Nintendo console. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I think it would definitely be at home. And if they are, you know, the next one definitely will launch on Switch 2 either way. But I'm just thinking maybe there'll be like a timed exclusive thing, maybe? I don't know. It's Capcom, who knows? They like putting everything everywhere. I mean, we just got Monster Hunter Wilds, and that launched simultaneously and everything. And hopefully Switch 2, you know?
But there's one thing that still bothers me. Wouldn't the alcoholic content of the buns evaporate as they are steamed? To give them a stronger flavor. Some manju are specially made to retain as much of their alcoholic content as possible.
What kind of a lightweight do you think I am? Didn't you just tell us you were a lightweight like 2 seconds ago? Even I wouldn't pass out from eating a simple manju. Then how about we test that theory? What do you say, Your Honor?
Seeing is believing, as they say. Very well, I will allow a test. Bring this witness a sweet bun.
Did the Pizza Tower Special Edition thing for Switch come out already? I don't remember, actually. I think it might have. I think it was in January. Wait, let me check Fangamer. The one with the special little timer. Honestly, if they make that for PS5 when the PS5 version gets made, I'm gonna be so happy. Because I will get that. They've got... McPig, put it on PS5 right now. Put that shit on PS5. Let's see. Pizza, pasta, put it... I spelled pizza. Pizza, pasta, put it in the box. No, it's not out yet. It comes out... It just says coming in 2025. It's not out yet. But you get the big box and the Pepino clock. It's so cool. Like, please, PlayStation port, with an option for this, because I would definitely get this. Like, can I make a pizza with a Peppino clock? Please. I need that in my life. They've actually been adding a bunch of new stuff. They got the funny gnome from the meme. He's there. You got a... Oh no, the pizza cup's been there, but you got Noisette Rabbit. You got Pillow John. Oh my god, that's beautiful. And the plush combo. P-Rank hoodie. That looks good. Wow, there's a lot of stuff, actually, since last time I checked. I hope it's all selling really well. Dum, 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 dum. Have you guys seen the Brick and Gustavo mug? That shit's fucking poppin'. It's the big stupid rat, and he's even got a little butthole. You alright, Chip? What are you doing?
Hehehe. So cute.
Alright.
Seeing is believing. Let's do it.
Thanks, Your Honor. Simon, go buy us some camel manju on the double.
And don't forget to get me one too, okay?
Why must I? While you're at it, Prosecutor Blackquill, you will get one for me as well.
Oh, yeah, no. We're gonna play Anton Blast. At some point. I just want PlayStation ports. I don't want to play on my stupid Switch, okay? I'm sick of it. I want to play Switch 2 or bust. You know? I could play it on PC, but... Yeah, you know. This thing's on the fucking fritz again. No, that's fine now. I don't know. Resetting it fully fixed it, so... Nah, I mean, maybe. I want to play Star of Providence, too. That just came out. But again, no PlayStation port, so...
I'm not the courthouse stable boy, you know.
Oh, Taka!
But just this once on a quiche. Taka, I'm counting on you.
Wait, Taka's gonna go grab it?
All of you had better pay me back.
Yeah, I only turn on my Switch whenever we're doing, like, Mario Party or Kart. Like, it's kind of... I didn't even want to get Pizza Tower on my Switch. Like, that was really fun, and I'm glad I did. But I really just want it on something else. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the UI. I'm sick of the eShop. I'm sick of everything. I'm just done. I'm ready for Switch 2. I just want to, like, stick to Switch 2 and PS5. That's all I want. I don't want none of this damn shit. Like, I had my fun. I love my Switch to bits and pieces. It's my favorite console ever made. But I'm ready to move on, you know? Aw, actually, now I don't know if I'm going to keep my Switch, because it's broken. Or maybe because it's got, like, a... Maybe because it's breaking at the seams, that would be, like, good to keep. Be like, oh, I remember this. I remember when my Switch expanded. Anyway.
Oh, but I thought it would be your treat, Prosecutor Blackquill. Oh, what a shame. Now then, let us adjourn until the Manju arrive by Carrier Hawk. Court will reconvene as soon as Taka returns.
I mean, at this point, I will have to... I mean, I can't sell that with that fucking bent. I'll have to, like, give it to EB. But no, they're gonna want to take the... well... I really like my Joy-Cons, but... But I'm gonna have to get rid of it, because these Joy-Cons won't work on Switch 2. Or, well, they will, but... Oh, wait, no, I have my other ones. I can just give them my broken Joy-Cons. It's genius. I can give them the broken ones. I can get that out of my hair, too. Oops. Sorry, I'm fucking around in my drawer. I was thinking of keeping it just for, like, memories. And to just have it, to have the console, because I like collecting things now. Like, when I was a kid, you know, I didn't really have a say in it. My parents always traded stuff in to EB. So our PS2, PS1, PS3, our original PS4, all gone. Can't look at it, can't hold it, can't, like, you know, be like, oh, cool, like, I have this still. I remember playing on this. I remember when this was my life. No, it's all gone. I don't know where it is. It's fucking in a landfill somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, I think I'll keep my Switch. I don't really need to trade it in for, like, money or anything, because I have plenty. Like, I have enough for the Switch 2. I could always use more money, but, you know, I've got enough for Switch 2 at least.
Now that the sweet buns have arrived, this court is back in session.
Go on, Uendo, eat up.
Nice flavor. You can really taste this sake. Oh, that was delicious. Oh my.
Yes, a unique sweetness and the faint aroma of sake. Yet, I hardly think that anyone could pass out from eating something like this.
What's the matter, Uendo? You're not afraid of a tiny manju, are you? Or are you scared of how many calories it has? Ooh, that scares me too, but, you know, I've given up on that race long ago. I've got grandchildren, I don't give a damn.
I don't need to be told about those. Why am I getting an email about that?
Why is Mighty Ape emailing me about her headset? I didn't even put it on my wish list. I looked at it because you could get Monster Hunter Wilds for free if you purchased it, but I didn't want it and my headset's fine. It works perfectly good. I mean, I even bought an extending cord.
Don't be ridiculous. A sweet little snack like this couldn't possibly. I mean, it could never. Wii was peak. You know, I had a Wii, but like, I think GameCube PS2 was better. Not gonna lie. I think GameCube PS2 is still like peak gaming. That and like right now. Like right now we've got access to a lot of great shit. We had godlike games. Name anything that isn't Nintendo. Name one game that is not Nintendo right now, first party. Name a third party good game that came out for Wii exclusively. And you can't say Rabbids because that got put on Xbox and it's not good. Like, we had nothing outside of like Mario. What? It had Mario. It had Mario Galaxy. Mario Kart Wii. What else? Skyward Sword? The worst Zelda game according to a lot of people. Sonic Colors? Okay, there you go. There's one. One. Like, I don't want to, you know, rag on the Wii. Like, it was iconic. I love my Wii. But, like, if we're being honest, it had shit all games, really. If you really think about it. Like, half of that shit was, like, bargain bin shit and, like, gimmick stuff. Like, it is not a hardcore gamer's console. It is very much the, grandma's console, you know? But, Switch appeals to everybody. Wii U appeals to nobody. And, you know, PS2, GameCube, that was, like, true gaming. The true gamers got that. You know, we got, you know, Wind Waker, Twilight, Pikmin 1 and 2. You got Mario Sunshine, Luigi's Mansion, F-Zero, Wario World, WarioWare. Who gives a fuck about the non-Nintendo first-party games when you have Wii Sports? Guys, Wii Sports was not that good, you guys. That's just nostalgia. Wii Sports is fun for 5 minutes. Like, I'm not a Wii Sports head. But to be fair, I guess they never really had it, but... It's just like, yeah, you can play bowling. Yeah, you can play tennis. Yeah. It's like, okay, I could be playing Mario Strikers instead. Like, I don't know. Like, I've never liked sports games. Wii Sports was influential because of, you know, the gimmicks. That's over. Nobody cares anymore. When it came out, peak. But, you know. And the music, oh, dude, forget about it. The music is like on. That's like a completely different discussion. If we're talking music, I think Wii probably has every generation beat. Rhythm Heaven? I never played Rhythm Heaven, but I'm not good at rhythm games, anyways. I'm not a rhythm head.
Less bleating, more eating, witness.
Sorry, I was talking about the Wii. Sorry, my bad. Fine, whatever. I think probably if we're thinking about it, it's a race between like Switch and PS2 for best console of all time. I think, like that is actually what's happening in the sales right now. Is Switch versus PS2. I think those are the genuine two like giants of gaming in the entire history. Like PS4, PS5. Yeah, you know, at that point everything's third party, and PlayStation's not really trying. Neither's Xbox. So there's not really any like they're great consoles, great games, but you know you want your first parties like Ratchet, Halo, God of War. Yet you know, not a lot coming out that's unique, unless you're Nintendo.
See, I told you. It doesn't affect me in the slightest. We might be a little lightweight, but come on, over that light. So seriously, nobody is drunk off one little bun.
Oh my god, we killed the witness. Oh, wait!
Is he gonna be super evil now? Oh. Is that Owen? Well, it looks like it worked.
Oh my, witness, please tell the court your name and occupation.
Oh.
Hmm?
My name is Owen. I'm 5.
I love this song. I don't know that. 3DS was better than the Wii. Oh, I mean, I agree. Like 3DS game-wise, dude, that's unparalleled. 3DS has a fucking phenomenal library. Like, it's probably top 10 consoles. Consoles, you know. Like, so many of the like best Pokemon games. Well, I guess I am counting the DS as well. Man, I mean, I never had a 3DS, but I can admit, like, all the Kirby games, the Zelda, like the 2D Zeldas on there, the Marios, like, I mean, when you think Wii, you're like, okay, Wii Sports, Galaxy, Mario Kart. And 3DS, you can come up with like 70 fucking titles. Speaking of, the DS had fucking Ace Attorney, so maybe I'm a little biased. You know, the DS was Ace Attorney heavy.
You're 5 years old?
Am I in trouble? Don't yell at me.
The Switch 2 will be 3DS 2.
So he's Uendo's fourth personality.
I'd hardly think a child like him could have a motive to murder the victim. And even if he had a motive, could he have actually committed the murder?
Well, that's a very good point. Owen does appear to be very timid and weak.
It seems the defense was hoping this hidden personality would be the real killer. But now that he is standing here before us, it's clear that none of Uendo's personalities can be the killer.
Where can I even go from here?
She's so...
Owen, do you know something about what happened to your master? Come on, buddy. Won't you tell Auntie Athena what happened?
Oh, cute.
I'm a scary lady.
I'm not scary. Look, Look at Auntie's big titties. I mean, smile. Look at me in the eyes and tell me about your master, please. Pretty, please, with sugar on top.
Oh, okay. Shisho was super nice. He always played with me. Just like a real grandpa. I love Shisho.
Athena, do you sense anything behind his words?
I sense sadness. Sadness so pure it's heartrending, but no discord. Sorry, Prosecutor Blackwell, no discord today. Prosecutor said Marty's right. Owen isn't the killer.
But then don't you find it odd?
Find what odd?
Let's review what we've learned so far. Innuendo rearranged the Karuta cards to pin the blame on Bucky.
Well, that's because the original message implicated Owen. But Owen's only 5 years old and absolutely adores Master Tonido.
Exactly. The other three personalities also have no motive for murder.
Oh, okay, so let's see here. Alright, so our guy, our little drunk, went into the room to meet with Master Tonido, had a bean bun, accidentally turned into Owen, and then Tonido was playing with him, rearranged the cards to spell out Owen's name, like, oh, that's cute.
Oh, thank you, Tonido.
And then Clown comes in and says, honk, honk, motherfucker, and shoots him in the head. And suffocates him with a balloon.
Are you out, Chippy? What are you doing? Running around. Sit down, Bubby. Not that long left, and then they'll be home.
Oh, I gotta take a photo of him. Hey, I always thought that she was a suspect, okay? Just because I'm horny doesn't mean I can't, see suspects. I take into account all the suspects. I don't single out one guy. Like, sure, I didn't get it right away, but, like, who cares? This is a, detective game. You're supposed to find clues to point to different solutions. It's the whole thing.
Chippy, look at me. Hello.
Oh, that's a good picture. That's a good picture right there. I'm gonna have to send that to the Discord so I can actually put it on stream. Honestly, after Big Boss said this was a one-day trial, it's like, okay, we only have 2 suspects. Like, there's only 2 suspects. What the fuck else could it be? It's him or her. Like, it ain't gonna be like a recurring character unless, they want to be super crazy about it. Alright. I sent it to my mom as well, but I will send it to the Discord and show the stream. Boom, 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 boom. What the hell are you doing? You're jumping up and down. What are you up to, bruh? I'm not letting you out. You gotta stay here. Just chill, bruh. It's only like 30 more minutes or something. Maybe less. Look at this little fucking guy. He just jumped up on my chair, or tried to. He put his little paws up. Little guy. He's chill like that. I think he's genuinely enjoying the fan, though. Which is nice. Because he was scared of it initially. The evil smile. He's evil, kitty. Meep. Check out this little honker. Oh. Yep. There you go. Such a cute little fella. Yeah, whenever I started calling him, like, Bubby or whatever, that's, I'm talking to my dog. He's, like, right next to me. I just call everything Bubby. I don't know why. Bubby. Like, close to puppy. I don't know. Oh, isn't that the whale from Flapjack, too? Maybe that's why. Maybe it's my repressed Flapjack memories. Isn't he adorable? Look at him. So floofy. What a good boy. We're gonna get a new dog soon, so I'll be excited to see how they look. The one I was shown probably not the one we're getting, was very cute, but, you know, it was like $1,500 for the doggy, so I don't know when we're going to end up getting them. But this one's Chip, and that one will be named Peanut. Ain't that right?
Exactly. The other three personalities also have no motive for murder. If Owen isn't the true culprit, then the person who first laid out the cards.
Probably wouldn't have been Master Tonito, so then who did it?
Defense? Did the appearance of Owen help you figure anything out?
Yes, Your Honor. I now know who it was that first laid out the Karuta cards.
But I thought it was the victim, right?
No, Your Honor. I don't believe it was. The one who first arranged the Karuta cards on the table was none other than... Juwendo's fifth personality. He's got a fifth personality, and a sixth, and a seventh. And let me tell you, they're evil. I believe the person who laid out the cards is the very same person who killed Typho Tonito.
How quickly you move on to a new target when your Owen theory proves false.
That's what the defense does when you prove the truth, idiot. I defend my client till the end. So either get, you know, enough evidence to truly put my client away, or shut your big bitch ass up and let me speak. You palookan. You big palooka. I don't know what a palooka is, but I know I'm definitely not one. And before you start with sermons, why don't you hear me out?
Yes, let's hear the defense's reasoning. Please proceed, Miss Sykes. But if you are bluffing, I will not go easy on you.
I understand, Your Honor. Now then, please recall the original crime scene. Who did the Karuta cards name when the scene was discovered? Wet Noodle 4.
Well, let's see. I believe they implicated the defendant, Bucky Wet.
Wanna come sit up with me, buddy? Is that why you're scratching? Come sit up on my lap, bubby. Sit down. Good boy. You'd be able to see him if you guys had a camera. Unfortunately for you, I'm a little self-conscious prick, so I'm devoiding you of all puppy pleasures. Oh, what a sweet boy. Look at my face. Oh, you guys hear him? Oh. Go back on the ground. Go back on the ground. Thanks, Foolproof. The dog you want. Yeah. I'm sorry, every time I look into his eyes, I just have to stare for a few seconds. That's right, but when we found out... What the fuck is that? Why is my crotch wet like that? Did you slobber all over me? What is this? Are you wet? No, you didn't piss anywhere. Good. Alright, anyway. And when we found out the message originally read Owen 4th.
Which implicated the young boy, Owen.
Exactly. And the person who arranged the cards was undoubtedly Uendo.
Uendo may have kept silent, but we can be sure he already knew his master was dead. He's tampering with the... Sorry, that sake is starting to get to me. The crime scene using the TV all but proves it.
I didn't piss myself. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was from my... I'm just gonna pretend it wasn't from my dog, and hopefully it was just from my big Hello Kitty cup that has ice and water in it. It was just condensation or something. Have you drank anything today? Hopefully you did when we went up. Definitely not pre-cum. We haven't even seen the clown girl yet. I can't pre-cum right now. We gotta wait for the clown girl to show up.
The reason you rearranged the Kuruta cards and moved the TV was because he saw the Owen Forth message and was convinced Owen had committed the crime.
Right on, Prosecutor Blackquill. It would seem that Owen and the other three personalities don't share the same memories. The song is going hard. Oh yeah, foolproof. Oh yeah, you better believe it. This is her case. There she is right there. That's why it's called Clussy Fever, baby. And that's why the stream's called Clussy Fever. Yuendo feared that Owen had killed Master Tonido, so he tried to hide Owen from us.
Oh.
Turns out Owen is a 5-year-old child incapable of hurting a fly. Let alone his beloved master.
Yeah, a hot murderer. Oh dear. That blew up in my face, quite literally. Oh, come on, can I voice that for 5 minutes in peace without something happening, without me getting distracted by a dog or sneezing? So naturally, the culprit must be somebody else. And this somebody else is the true killer. This somebody else, the true killer, tried to pin the crime on Owen.
I see. Well, it does make sense.
Objection.
This is naught but conjecture, composed of half-truths and fantasy. Who then do you maintain murdered the victim?
I believe Owen might know something about that.
Objection.
I refuse to allow such impromptu testimony, and from a 5-year-old no less. Such a young child is incapable of producing anything coherent.
Objection!
But... Your desperation is disgraceful. You should realize when it is time to let go and...
I saw it. I saw Shisho getting...
Owen! You do know something, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh my! Is this true? If so, we must have Owen testify immediately! Don't you agree, Prosecutor Sanmari? I don't care what you say. I'll just sustain it and we will move on like you never even spoke a word. It's all right, Owen. Go ahead and tell us what you know.
You know, he's still like a 28-year-old guy. Just because his personality is 5 years old doesn't really mean nothing, right? I mean, like... He should still be capable of, you know, thinking and speaking with... Maybe not his previous memories, but at least his previous knowledge on how to speak English.
Shisho was standing with a knife in his hand. Blood was dripping onto Shisho's face, getting it all red. I couldn't move at all. I was so scared I passed out.
This is eyewitness testimony from the moment of the murder. Owen, can you tell us anything else about what you saw?
I was so scared. So scared.
Yeah, multiple personality disorder, yep. Owen! His emotions are spiraling out of control. Something must have really frightened him. Is this another therapy session?
Is he all right?
His emotions are running wild because he's trying to recall something frightening to him. I recommend a therapy session right away.
I see. Yes, please do whatever you can to help the poor boy.
That is... You need to go in the corner for that one, Laser. You need to go into the timeout corner for that. Will do, Your Honor. I better find the cause of these out-of-control emotions, pronto. Oh, fuck! He's so sound! Standing there with his knife in his hand. Blood dripping onto Shisho's, there's blood dripping onto Shisho's face, getting it all red. Dripping onto his face? I mean, probably the blood, right? Got it! I mean, seems pretty simple. It's a kid. Blood spooky.
Yeah, blood was dripping down the Shisho's face.
Blood? I don't remember seeing any blood at the crime scene. Well, it was probably udon noodle juice then, right? Or like he was trying to make udon noodles or something, right? He got lessons supposedly. Besides, if the victim was standing upright, how could blood drip down onto his face?
As I expected, we all managed to obtain from this child is a tale he dreamt up.
I guess it's a little weird for blood to drip onto the victim's face if he was standing up.
Unless it dripped down from the ceiling or something.
No, I mean, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. What do you think, Simon?
I don't know. Owen's one confused and upset kid right now. So who knows how accurate his testimony is. Maybe it's time for that thing instead.
What thing?
That thing that you and your cohorts do. What do you call it? Rotate your thinking about?
Oh, you mean turn your thinking around?
Yes, or whatever. It's the same thing either way.
No, it isn't. Who ever heard of rotating your thinking? I mean, rotate is... Hey, wait a minute.
What?
You know what, Simon? In this case, I think rotate might just work perfectly after all.
Come again?
All I have to do is rotate things by 90 degrees. Lying on the floor. Lying on the floor! Lying on the floor! Pressed flat against a wall. Lying on the floor! Or doing a handstand. Owen must have been lying on the floor when he witnessed his master's murder.
What?
That's the conclusion I arrived at when I rotated my thinking by 90 degrees. Which means that all of my visuals in my matrix were off by 90 degrees.
And?
This must mean Master Tonido was also lying on the floor, which solves another mystery.
And which mystery is that?
The mystery of how blood could have been dripping onto the victim's face. It becomes much easier to imagine how that could happen if he was lying down. Like someone bleeding onto Master Tonido from somewhere up above him.
Hey, remember now, somebody was sitting on top of Shisho.
Trying to recall his master's bloody killer is what spooked Owen originally. The blood that stained the victim's face red came from the person sitting on top of him. The victim was holding a knife, so he likely nicked his attacker as he was fighting back.
This means his assailant was injured on their face somewhere, like the forehead, perhaps.
Or their nose.
Just kill fucking Owen in the electric chair. The boys are hanging out in Discord? Eh? They're playing Marvel Rivals without me? Eh?
I see, so that is what happened. But if I recall correctly, the accused has a fresh bandage on his forehead, does he not?
Chip, what are you doing? No escaping you. What are you trying to do? Get outside, you little freak. Stay right there. Stuff is happening.
That injury of Mr. Wetz is conclusive evidence that he committed the murder.
Why?
It seems you have dug yourself into a pit you cannot crawl out of.
No. Even though I figured out the reason for Owen's out of control emotions, all I did was raise further suspicion against my own client. What do I do now?
What's the matter? You aren't thinking of throwing in the towel, are you?
It looks so bad for Bucky. I mean, he had both motive and opportunity. Plus, he has that injury on his forehead. Oof. My tummy's rumbling. I'm hungry. I wish I could have had one of those red bean buns. Actually, I would have loved a red bean bun. I've never had one before. Sounds good as fuck. Give me one. Give me one of that.
Your Honor, I sense that the defense is finally ready to let it go and move on.
Well, Miss Sykes, I understand that you don't want to give up on your client, but I won't allow you to prolong this trial without a good reason.
Well, that lawyer did her best, but all the signs point to the defendant's guilt.
Maybe it's just time she gave up. She tried everything she could.
I really, really don't want to back down, but
Silence.
Athena, are you having doubts about Bucky's innocence?
I wouldn't say that. It's just...
Do you remember what you said to Bucky earlier this morning?
I honestly didn't even remember he had a Band-Aid there.
You mean you believe me, man?
Of course, no matter what, I'll believe into you to the very end.
Were those just empty words?
No, of course not. It's just that all the cards are stacked against us.
Are you still stuck on that line of thinking? Ah! He's grabbing me!
He's grabbing me. Harder, Daddy. Motive.
Motive, opportunity, and an injury to his forehead. Is that all it takes to make you stop believing in your client? Tell me again, who are you to Bucky?
I'm his Miss Chickadee lawyer.
Then do your duty and believe in him until the very end.
Yeah, I will. Simon's absolutely right. I'm Bucky's lawyer, and he's depending on me.
Defense team, please, no fighting in the courtroom! Or flirting! Isn't that a bit weird? Aren't you, like, way older than... Well, she's 19, I guess, but still!
The defense is ready to resume, Your Honor. Prosecutor Blackwell was just giving me a pep talk, that's all. Thank you, Prosecutor. Chip, where'd you go? Oh, there you are.
I didn't do it for your sake.
Oh, your sake. Your sake.
That's true also.
Yeah, I got it. Oops. The defense would like to now continue with Owen's therapy session.
Owen, would you be alright with that?
Okay. So somebody was sitting up on top of Shisho, bleeding from their head, and spushing something into Shisho's face.
That's funny.
What is it?
I saw your discord in Owen's voice, but I don't sense any inconsistencies between his statements and emotions. And there don't seem to be any contradictions in his testimony itself either.
So that's it, huh?
Did you figure something out?
Your ability to sense emotions is making you focus too much on his feelings, Athena. There's actually something he's been very vague about in his testimony. If you could clarify what he's feeling uncertain about with some evidence, you should be able to move forward from there.
Okay, that makes sense. I'll give it a try. I'll just update the mood matrix with the new information and we'll be ready to go. Present some evidence on what Owen's being vague about. Bubby, sit on your mat. Stop walking around. Distracted me. Blood on his face, knife in hand. He was on the floor and somebody was smooshing something into his face. Let's see. Bum 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 bum. Ba 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 boom, ba 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 ba. I don't know. I guess it's the smooshing? Or the face, maybe?
Objection!
Nah. Oh, no! This also gives penalties. Oh, shit.
Lady, but you're technically older than me. Look, Owen, don't call me lady, okay?
No, the lady's mad at me, man.
Miss Sykes, please don't make the witness cry. I get enough of that with my grandchildren.
It's not that funny.
Blood in his face and knife in his hand. Is that blood? Okay. Oh, poop. Oops. Somebody was smooshing something into his face. Now this?
Objection!
Okay.
Let's put a name to the thing Owen's uncertain of, shall we? By identifying the murder weapon that was used to suffocate the victim. Fortunately for us, I spy the murder weapon right here in the crime scene photo.
Super late Marvel Rivals stream, I predict? Oh, no, don't worry about that. Usually we just do Marvel Rival on our own. Are they playing Marvel Rivals? Yes. I mean, we could if you guys want, but... Usually we play every night anyways. No skin off my nose.
Chip, stop trying to escape. They'll be home soon. They'll come grab you.
Don't look at me like that. Just chill in the fan. Maybe he needs to go to the bathroom? No, I think he just wants to leave. I think bro just wants to go upstairs. Poor boy. It is quite warm down here.
Fortunately for us, I spy the murder weapon right here in the crime scene photo.
Yeah, all the Americans will probably sleep soon. Yeah. That's why I don't like streaming that late, because, you know, most of you guys can't show up. Which is unfortunate.
Unfortunately for you, I spy nothing of the sort. And the police did not spy anything of the sort during their investigation either. Pray tell, where is this murder weapon you see?
You don't see it because it no longer looks the way it did when it was used as a murder weapon.
What's that supposed to mean?
Chip! You're that desperate to go out.
They should be home any minute.
Chill, Brett.
What was used as the murder weapon? The box? The paper? Maybe?
Take that!
Ay, Chihuahua!
Well, it's gotta be something that's not... That can't be in his lungs, because they found nothing, right? Ooh, 269. That is nice. What? And Laser also has 69. What the hell? What the hell? What kind of coincidence is that?
What's the murder weapon?
The flower? Maybe?
Take that!
No, the flower would be in his lungs, too.
I don't know. I don't know what is the murder weapon. This box?
Take that!
No, it was not the box.
That's true, mainline, we did not have a mainline Pikmin game. Just got Pikmin 1 and 2. True. Cringe. You really want to go upstairs? No. I mean, it's been an hour. Surely they're going to be here soon.
That's enough. I see no need to further prolong this trial. The defense's case is insufficient to overturn the prosecution's claims.
Oh, right. I failed. I got distracted.
Stop distracting me.
I swear to fucking... I don't know. I swear to any and every god, if there's no Pikmin game on Switch 2, I am throwing it out. I'm never playing Nintendo again. Actually, I don't know why Ryan's streaming Marvel Rivals with Philip. I mean, they can usually just play together. I don't know why he needs to show them. Alright, whatever. Let's put a name to the thing Owen's uncertain of, shall we? The bun? Is it the bean bun? Like, could it be the bean bun? But then why wasn't it in his
Take that!
lungs? No, it's not. Nowhere there isn't. Yeah. You're right. I think Pikmin 4 did well, right? I think we have this conversation every week, but I think Pikmin 4 did well enough to earn Pikmin 5. I don't know if it'd be called Pikmin 5. I don't know if they're gonna get rid of the naming convention after 4. Are we just gonna save the bowl of noodles again? Nope. Hope it's just 5. The noodles?
Take that!
Oh my god, it was the noodles.
The mystery person that Owen saw pressed soba into the victim's face, thereby suffocating him. I grow very wary of your tasteless jokes. How could anyone commit murder with soft, delicate soba? The noodles would instantly fall apart if they were pressed into someone's face.
Yes, I agree.
Well, I disagree. There's a way the soba could have been used to suffocate the victim.
But what? You will explain your theory at once.
They were uncooked.
But isn't that like the same idea? Like, if you did suffocate on soba noodles, wouldn't they appear in your lungs? Like, and there was nothing found in his lungs? So that told me that it was nothing food related? But now we're going back on that? Uncooked? Oh, or, well, I thought uncooked. Maybe uncut then. Uh-oh. Getting a little worried about... Chip, you actually fucking successfully broke the barrier, you little freak. Stop that. It's gonna fall on you and then you're gonna get hurt. No. I got a little wood beam up because, you know, I don't have a gate on my door, but bro literally nearly got fucking bonked on the head. Stop scratching at it. You'll hurt yourself. Stop it. Just chill, man. It's not gonna be that much longer. Good thing you were standing there. Jesus. Chill, Brett. Just sit on your blanket. No. If I catch you scratching that again, I might have to just take you up. Because I would rather you be upstairs alone than get hurt. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, who knows? Maybe Prime 4 will be June, and we'll get 2 and 3 in May. Like, maybe 4 will come out June, and then we'll get Switch 2 in May with Metroid Prime 2 and 3 ports, along with 2 first-party Nintendo games, Mario Kart 9 and something else. Yeah, I like that. I like the idea of that.
You know, you get 2 ports, and the Metroid Prime 2 and 3 can be cross-gen as well. Seems good to me. Also, like, when Pikmin got its 2 and 3, wasn't that like a month away? Wasn't it literally 1 month before it came out? We still don't know when Prime 4 is coming out, right? So, unless I forgot. I'm pretty sure Pikmin 2 and 3 was a month between the releases, so I think it's very well still possible. Like, they shadow dropped Pikmin 1 and 2, didn't they? So, 100% I can see it happening.
Soba noodles are even softer and more apt to fall apart before they are cooked. I verified this myself by preparing and cutting my own buckwheat noodles yesterday.
How thoroughly studious of you, Prosecutor said Marty. You would do well to follow his example, Miss Sykes.
I should have known he'd find a way to study soba making last night, too. All right, Your Honor. Please let me try that again. Uncut. The culprit must have used the soba before it was cut into noodles. In other words, the murder weapon was raw soba dough.
What? Order in the court. Yes, soba dough can definitely be used to suffocate someone, couldn't it?
You want to sit up on my lap or something? Anything to stop you from hurting yourself. Come here. Come here, you little monster. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come on. You gotta stop distracting me. Here, I'll cross my legs so you have a little seat. You sit right there, huh? How about that? You sit right there. And we can voice act for the people, huh? Yeah, you wanna help? Are you alright, Prosecutor said Marty?
I was just letting the soul of the victim know that the accused will finally face justice thanks to this foolish lawyer before me.
What are you talking about?
Allow me to summarize your statements. The accused was killing the victim because he was slashed in the face with the victim's knife. The murder weapon he used to suffocate the victim was with the dough from the dressing room.
Okay, this looks very bad for us. I know Pikmin isn't popular, but for only selling 3 mil is crazy for the quality it has. It's true. Is that still the best-selling Pikmin game, though?
He then disposed of the murder weapon by cutting the soba dough into noodles.
Why, you smarmy.
Afterwards, the accused put the victim's face into the bowl of soba noodles and broth to wash off the blood that had dripped onto the victim's face of his own.
Yeah, 4 broke new records. So there you go. That's already a good chance it'll get a sequel, right? Like, how much does Xenoblade sell? Xenoblade can't have sold crazy, and they're getting all of their games ported. They got 2 sequels on Switch. Like, you know, Pikmin's gotta be up for it, right, buddy? You agree, don't you, Chip?
And there you have it, the true sequence of events behind this foul affair.
Now, wait just a minute. I never once said that Mr. Wet was the culprit. It does? Nah, I can't say anything. I do want to try it. I do. I will try Xenoblade at some time. I would love, like, a collection of all the games, maybe, because there's so many. What, you got Xenoblade 1, 2, 3, and then the new, like, spin-off one. But I didn't think it did, because, you know, you don't hear many people talking about Xenoblade. And maybe I don't want to buy all of them. Maybe I should just buy one just to, you know, try it out. But I am you know, if an RPG is really good, it's really good.
I never once said that Mr. Wet was the culprit. But who but the accused knows how to cut dough into noodles, Defense?
That's a very good point, Prosecutor Senmari. I heard that cutting soba dough into uniform noodles requires considerable training. But then, what about the dying message? How do you explain that? The defendant wouldn't have known about Uwindo's own personality.
Perhaps the victim was simply playing with the cards, and they hold no other meaning.
Bro, coincidence? I think not. Ooh. Careful, Bubby. Don't fall off.
Perhaps he spelled out Owen's name in jest sometime before his murder.
That's true. From Owen's testimony, it's clear Master Tornado cared for the boy. It appears we've arrived at a compelling conclusion. Taken together, all of these points paint a convincing picture of the defendant's guilt.
Hold it!
Owen, is there anything else you can tell us? It doesn't matter how small a detail, anything will do.
You're scaring me. Oh, I'm sorry, Owen. Auntie Athena didn't mean to raise her voice.
Have to be gentler with him. Can't forget he's only 5 years old.
No need to be scared, okay, sweetie?
Just tell us anything you remember.
You can remember. Pikmin 4 has outsold Xenoblade by quite a bit. Well, there you go.
Well, when I woke up, the person who killed Shisha was standing over me, bleeding from their head.
Owen, you saw the killer's face?
I did it again.
So who was it, Owen? Do you remember? Oh, I don't know who it was.
I'm making up some noise. I'm picking up some noise. That means there's still something to uncover in Owen's testimony.
Talk to them.
I don't know what Owen saw, but suffice it to say, we're analyzing the dreams of a child. You've wasted enough of our time, Defense. Let it go and move on. No! There's still discord in Owen's heart that needs to be addressed.
Xenoblade 2 is the best selling. It's only 2.5 million. Yeah, I thought Xenoblade wasn't that popular. Like, it was popular enough to get sequels, but not, you know, popular enough to go crazy.
Therefore, I can't give in here.
It's in high demand by, like, the fan base. Like, Xenoblade was originally not gonna, like, come over or whatever. It wasn't gonna get, dubbed and ported and translated. And then, due to everybody's, like, love for the series and people outcrying, it did get ported, and eventually 2 and 3. And it's technically Monolith Soft, right? So it's not even Nintendo, really. But you can draw a comparison that they're getting a couple sequels, while Pikmin, we've had to wait for so fucking long, because Miyamoto's very perfectionist, I guess, about Pikmin. Which makes sense, I would be too.
Therefore, I can't give in here.
Owen, do you think you can continue your testimony for us?
Okay.
I'll enter the new info and run an update then.
On the floor, and somebody was smooshing dough into his face. Couldn't move at all. I was so scared, I passed out. And when I woke up, the person who killed Shisha was standing before me. Happy.
Got it!
More of an ideas guy. Yeah, true, but think about how long Pikmin 4 was in development. Like, I think he was still doing something back then. Yeah, he's really old now. He's like 70. Bro deserves a fucking break. He can just go do his Nintendo park and movies. Bro just wants to sit back and watch, like, fucking Marvel movies all day. I can't blame him. Bro made Mario. You know, I don't know what else to say. I mean, he deserves it.
Despite witnessing the culprit's terrible crime firsthand, Owen experienced a positive feeling, one of relief. The person the witness saw was no stranger, rather, it was the accused. Therefore, it is only natural that he felt some level of relief when he saw a familiar face. Defense, end this madness and sully your soul no more. Owen, who'd you see?
That nice smell. I love the smell of that perfume.
Oh, yep, well. I mean, who else could it be? Who else?
It's the smell of
You can do it. Try to remember, Owen.
the smell of
Owen!
It seems Owen is now resting in the infirmary. They definitely have their hands full today down there. Let's continue with the trial.
Despite Owen's testimony, it is the opinion of this humble servant of the Holy Mother that the child's words were insufficient to clear the accused of suspicion. But what about the scent of perfume Owen mentioned? I believe it's a clue that will lead us to the true culprit.
But there are thousands of perfumes in the world.
But only two, count 'em, two suspects left. Well, one's Owen, so one suspect. You want to hop down, buddy? Is that what you're doing? You can hop down if you want. Don't scratch on that board. Could even be the scent of the hair product the accused used. He was the general producer for Tears and Pikmin. I can't believe Pikmin 4 was almost done for, like, what, 6 years? No, it was longer, wasn't it? Didn't he say it was almost done in, like, 2015? I mean, oh, I know, yeah, like 6, 7 years. That's about it. That's about right.
He does have one amazing hairstyle, so that's certainly possible.
He was definitely talking about that shit 3DS title. He was like a mistranslation. He wasn't talking about Pikmin 4 at all. The witness is a 5-year-old boy. He cannot tell the difference between conventional perfumes and hair products. Why couldn't you have gone in for a crew cut or something, Bucky? What's more, the only person who can cut soba noodles with such precision is the accused and none other. Oh man, how am I supposed to argue with that? And so the person Owen saw at the scene of the crime can only be the accused, Bucky Wet. Hmm?
Yeah. What the?
Hey! I ever use hair products or anything with the smell. If I wore something like that, the smell get into the soba. Boom! Check it.
Oh, he's giving us some sobas. Thanks. Mr. Wet, aren't you supposed to be resting in the infirmary?
Whatever. You think I'd let my soba stink of perfume? Try not chill soba for yourself and see.
Well, I believe we have no choice but to try it. Strictly for examination purposes, of course.
Pulls out big bib. Says like good boy on it or some shit.
Okay, now my chopsticks. Oh, fuck, I broke one. Shit. Well, yeah, nobody's looking. I'll use my hands. Let's dig in, shall we? That was delightful. Well, I'm satisfied that there are no traces of hair products or perfumes in Mr. Wet's soba. First sweet bean buns and now savory soba. What a delectable trial this has been.
This texture is different from the soba I had the other day. It reminds me of a dish we have in Kyorin called banupun.
What you think, Mr. Chickadee? My soba's pretty good, isn't it?
It's delicious. Oh, don't you think so, Simon?
Steve pales in comparison to his late father's cuisine.
Sorry, why you always gotta be so hard on me?
Bailiff, take the defendant back to the infirmary at once for some rest. If he pukes, I'm gonna puke.
Right. Hey, I love a plate. You know, I'm fresh like my soba. You know, the soba don't right. It's about the free freshness of the soba. Grind the sheets fresh, cut the dough fresh, boil the noodles fresh.
Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bada bum 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 bum. That's what it reminds me of, that song that plays for him. Fucking Grunty's Lair or whatever. This is a banjo song. I don't remember which one specifically, but kind of gives that vibe. God, when's Banjo gonna get another fucking game? I'm pissed off now. I want a new fucking Banjo game. Or I want to play Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie. Like, I want to play them on stream. So badly. Like, can we get, like, native ports to PS5 and Switch, please? Or, like, the remastered version. Preferably, not the dinky emulated one. Oh. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the abrupt end. Family got back. So the doggy has gone back upstairs, so we won't be distracted no more. But anyway, about that, suck it up and play the NSO version. No, I don't think I will. I tried, okay? I tried. That shit sucks so fucking bad. Like, that original N64 version is the laggiest shit I've ever seen. Like, Mario 64 runs still perfectly fine, like, at its original frame rate. But Banjo and Tooie, oh my god, forget about Tooie. I don't know how anybody played that on the N64. Like, if you had played the remasters, there's no going back. Like, that is a clean 60 with no drop-off, achievements and everything. Like, bruh, no. No. Like, Xbox, port it, please. Why haven't you? Rare Replay is one of the best collections ever made. Port it. For fuck's sakes. I don't want to buy an Xbox just for that. You're porting shit to everything else? You're putting Halo on everything? Put Banjo on everything. Please. If that's what you want to do, do it. I will buy. And then we can play Battletoads as well. And again, I've said this before, you can put Donkey Kong 64 on there for Switch version. You can put Diddy Kong Racing as well. Like, even maybe the Star Fox games, right? Rare did Star Fox Adventure or whatever. Put that on there.
Good grief, what a defendant.
At least Bucky wasn't the source of the perfume smell. Wait, smelly perfume.
Looks like you remembered something.
The phrase smelly perfume reminded me of a certain somebody.
Oh, and who might that be?
There's only one person that comes to mind.
Well, there's not a lot of, people to pick here.
Take that!
Gyru Tornado? Well, yes, she did smell very nice, didn't she?
Just a moment, Defense. You would throw suspicion on Gyru. Now, because of a scent? Your Honor, there's no need to go along with these ever-changing claims of the defense.
I suppose their claims have been awfully inconsistent.
But Gyru could have been at the crime scene.
Yes, but...
You'll get those balloons of hers if we call her back to the witness stand. How vulgar. His Honor is not interested in such things.
Ahem! Setting the matter of her balloons aside entirely, let's call the witness to the stand. Hurry, hurry. Quickly now! I do believe it's appropriate to ask Gyru some questions, given the circumstances. This has nothing to do with her balloons, of course.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Concha. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to smell that seat when you're done with.
Thank you for calling this disciple of the Tornado School of Rakuga back for an encore. It's me, the balloon artist you all know and love, Gyru Tornado. On to bloom.
God, I missed you, Gyru. It's been a day, and I missed you.
Yes, great giggle physics. What wonderful balloon artistry.
Your Honor, please.
Now then, what would you like me to make for you this time?
Actually, I called you back for more testimony.
But I'm all talked out. This case has left me completely deflated. Well, you didn't find that funny? Anyway, what exactly is going on, Simon?
Seems the person who murdered Master...
Okay, I'm thinking we're gonna leave this here for tomorrow. It's getting kind of late. I didn't realize it's already 7. So we'll leave it off, and then we'll continue tomorrow. We'll do Ace Attorney first, and then Monster Hunter tomorrow. So that Ace Attorney can have a bit of a longer stream, because it's kind of got in the back seat since Monster Hunter. So that's what we're gonna do. What happened?
my mom wants to go to the shop, so I mean, I kind of feel obligated, you know. So that's what I'm gonna go do. It's getting late. It's gonna close. And it's already, you know, it was a late stream. I only was gonna do about 2 hours anyways. So we'll leave it for tomorrow. All you Americans are ready to go to bed, okay? I know. Don't cry about it. We'll be back tomorrow. First thing with Ace Attorney. So if you're free, join in. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Oh, and Monster Hunter after, of course. See you later, guys.